And we are here. What is up, Jester DuJour?
Hello.
How are you, my friend? I gotta,
Hey,
I
it's
gotta
me.
I gotta readjust your.
Don't worry, I got it.
You got it?
I'll move over and come up, and
No,
that
dude.
way I'm still somewhat there.
Holy smokes, dude! I got you all jacked up. Here you go. Oh gosh, now you're
Oh
not.
my goodness. Where'd I go?
Dude, you're here somewhere. I just gotta
Good
find.
job, us.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, no kidding. I got this all jacked up. Hey, look, I found part of you.
Did you? Hey, there I am. Okay,
Sweet. Well,
I'm
we got.
covering you.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Discord's a funny tool, but
Hey,
this.
when it works, it's great.
Yeah, but
You know.
it's few and far between. There we go. Now it's good. But this is
Hey.
episode 22 of the Sunflounder Chronicles podcast. I am Brohammington, and joined with me, as always, is none other than.
Uh, Jester DuJour. That's me.
Absolutely. So we've had a pretty exciting weekend, pretty exciting day. I have some special guests with us today to talk about it, dude.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
um,
It's,
we're gonna move into the next screen and just get those guys right in here. And
are you sure we don't want to just like dilly dally and just joke around
and
for
just
like half an hour?
and then
Just leave them sitting off to the side.
yeah, I mean we have
Yeah.
the one and only Xenulous with us here today.
Why?
His camera is also a little messed up. Xenulous, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, man? One of my favorite players from Team Maelstrom.
What's up? Yeah, like you said, I'm Xenulous from Maelstrom. That's what I do. I play Disney Lorcana and try to go to most events that happen. Didn't end up making it to Gen Con this weekend because I thought I was going to be on a work trip for the majority of the week, but I was able to catch all of the reveals and stuff today, and my gosh, what an insanely information packed day we had.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I wasn't able to catch all of it, so I am glad that you're here today. So you can kind of fill in the cracks where I'm going to drop the ball.
For sure.
And then we also have with us McPhilly from the he is the tournament organizer from Sharp Gaming. We had the Ink Clash last weekend. McPhilly, are you there?
I hope so.
Yeah,
You hear me?
Yeah, there he is.
There you go. Yeah.
I got.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just working through some camera issues on my end. But McPhilly, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself for the people?
Hey, so I'm Phillip Sharp. On Discord, I'm known as McPhilly. I own Sharp Gaming, and I'm a member of Team Infinity with Bo Glenn, Cody Gilbert, and Zach Butcher, and a couple others. Uh, Basically, started playing Lorcana back in Set 2. Was able to get my hands on it. Uh, so we ended up selling all of it on pre-order. And I actually sold through all of the two as well, but we got that second wave, and that's when we started playing. We had a couple of starter decks and took them home and to my wife at the table and said, "Hey, let's learn how to play this. We're gonna sell it." And then it was actually her first TCG, and we just kind of fell in love with it and been going hard at it ever since. I'm sorry if my connection's bad. I'm deep in the hills of Lower now. And so
Yeah, I think you're.
I do appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Your connection was a little choppy there, but I think we got you back now. But
Right.
but I no issue or no problems though. But yeah, last weekend was a lot of fun, man. You know, the Sunflower Lumineers were out there in full force. Infinity was out there in full force. Um I do applaud your team's innovation on deck building. That is one thing that I've noticed from like Cody and Mo Shamblin is like who shows up to a 5K with Christmas?
Yeah. Funny about that is that was the deck, and uh, shared the guy, I guess there like on Twitter. I was like, how did my deck? Oh, I'm like, wait, is that a real deck list? And I didn't know it was real, but uh, I had played locals and regals and so got up against it, and I've been games that have been undefeated. And I was like, okay, well, just thought that's better. He's trying to like pressure him, and I guess for round one, he went ahead and posted Twitter world to see, and him and Coco both pretty well. He defeated and went in the tournament over his teams and Swiss.
I think we lost him for a minute. Yeah.
Say it's not so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
and
Oh, he's kind of moving.
yeah, he's
Alright.
I
I think
think
we're back.
I think so. I think you're having some pretty rough connection issues, McPhilly.
You want to try?
You say you're driving?
Okay.
I hope he's not driving.
Or-
That'd be an incredibly bold man.
That is-
We're in the hills of Oklahoma, and it's not great out here. There's like population of like 30 people, I think.
oh, I got you. Okay.
It definitely sounds like you are a far cry away from stable internet in general.
Right. But yeah, so McPhilly had the 8K Ink Clash weekend last weekend, and the first place winning deck list was a Christmas list that utilized the Prince John discard package and Maui Shark brawls and the Diablo draw engine, and it was a member from the Team Inkfinity that was piloting it, and I talked to the player and they said they weren't sure what they wanted to play, so Mo sent them the list and just said, "Play this, it's good." So, and the guy ended up winning. He ended up winning the whole 5K with it. It was absolutely astounding, and everybody was amazed.
No, like I remember seeing the deck in action during the weekend as it was playing, and it reminded me a lot of a deck that I had seen at Charlie's. I think it was a couple of Charlie's events ago that actually is the Sunday 2K. Gave me my first loss of the day. I was doing pretty well, and then that knocked me into the bracket where I ran into all of the Emerald Sapphire players that were playing Clarabelle and Bend to My Will. But this list is significantly better than the one I played against because it does not have the action Robin Hood. So I think the consistency of the deck is just so much better, and it replaced what could be inconsistent or bricky cards like Robin Hood for things like Prince John and Chip and Hypnotize and the new Lilo that you could actually get value off of. So I mean, I was really impressed with it all weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. The I'm trying to find it real quick. But
Oh, you need me to send it to you? I got it.
yeah, if you don't mind, I'll pull it up so people can see it. But essentially, like I talked to them, and they said that all they did on they said that all they did was just removed all of the bad cards. It's like
Yeah.
that's all they said. And I was like, what do you mean by bad cards? And they were like, just anything that was just like appeared to be a little too clunky, we just cut it. And I was like, well, that makes a lot more sense than what I was trying to do with it.
Well,
Yeah.
like, so in the early iterations that I've seen in this deck, they were running things like Cursed Merfolk. They were running Flynn Rider, the 2-drop 2 quester. And pretty much like it was like a mix of aggro and we're trying to cheat out actions. And this just kind of went heavier on the discard, running things like Undermine and Hypnotize and Bruno, but threw in the good cards with Shark, with A Pirate's Life, and the high roll of Diablo Cove onto. So I mean, like they just made it significantly more consistent. Granted, your draw engines are Diablo and Prince John, but there's a reason why Emerald Amethyst discard and Emerald Steel discard keeps all of its legs because Prince John is just that powerful. It turns out if you throw him in with Ruby with some like actual point and click removals, it's just as good.
Yeah, I'm butchering this whole OBS scene, by the way.
It's fine.
Hey, there you are.
Makeshift.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, sometimes like doing things on the fly is just how technology works, you know?
Mhm.
If it was clean with no frills, would it really be live?
Yeah, right. You know? And yeah, so I mean like this is the deck list. So yeah, I mean like I talked to him. I was like cuz like one of the things that I tried to do in this deck list was I tried to make Teeth and Ambitions work, and I was told that I was already doing it wrong. So,
Well, I mean, like, it's kind of because tried Teeth and Ambitions with Ruby Amethyst kind of early in the set. The problem is right now, 2 damage just isn't enough
right.
for most things.
Yeah.
It's just not impactful enough. And if you're not doing things, if you're not putting damage on something that's going to give you value, like back in the day, it was good because you could sing it with Amethyst Cusco and like you just draw a card. And possibly just trade that 2 damage with something important like a Diablo or a Cindy. But nowadays, like you just throw 2 damage on what, like an Ursula 2, or maybe you could take out a chip. But are you really trying to take out a chip with a Teeth and Ambitions?
Right. McPhilly, is your connection better now?
I'm not sure. Do I sound any better, or is it still
Nope, you sound
far cry from civilization?
you sound
Much better.
Yeah, you sound fantastic now.
Yeah.
I don't know what you did, brother.
I did absolutely nothing, but I'll take full credit.
He's like he's actually standing on one foot. He's standing on one foot and holding his phone in the air. That's what happened. But yeah, but so the ink clash weekend happened. The and whatnot. So I wanted to ask you a few questions. Like let's see here. I have a notepad. So how do you so based off of the tournaments that you've ran in your local scene, how do you see the Lorcana competitive scene evolving, like in your area or whatever?
In our area, uh,
Uh,
which makes it a little bit harder to get people into it.
right.
Some people, uh, jank where we pretty much like shuffle up some bulk, and the first card you pull, you have to run out of 4 of, and then the second card you pull is your second color, and then you get like a week to build your deck, and we play it again the next week. As far as competitive scale beyond us, I think we kind of got a pretty good picture of what that's going to look like right now. I do think that there's things happening at Ravensburger where they're trying to push stuff that they had planned out in the future. They're trying to push that up to accommodate us as a player base because, I mean, let's be honest, we weren't extremely happy with the DLC news or how all that went down. But I think that they are really trying to listen to our needs and what we want and expect. And I think that they're not maybe doing the best job, but they're trying, and I think that that's a really strong testament to how good of a company this is.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, it's like I do believe that you hold the crown right now for the largest tournament held in the Midwest. So I do want to congratulate you on that. You know, other places I've tried, and other places have fallen way short of what you did. So I mean, that's out of everybody, I think you have the best shot as of right now.
Yeah, I just hope that we keep growing, and we do have a 10K planned on November 8th, followed by 3K on the 9th.
Right.
And I'm really hoping that makes the travel worth it for some people, because I know getting flights here are a little bit more expensive, or if you go the cheaper route, you know, you get a little bit longer of a drive. But I think we are doing great with as far as like the people who are commuting by driving. I think we're getting a lot of the areas around here, as far as Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana,
Right.
all the different parts of Arkansas.
Yes, I do agree. There was a Sky actually rode down with us from Nebraska. So, well, he drove to my house and then he rode with me and my wife. We're from Kansas, so Sky drove to my house from Nebraska and then rode with us from Kansas to there. So I mean, like, yeah, I would say that you're pulling people from further away places. So I mean, like, that's really good.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm in Pennsylvania now. I want to make the next one.
What was
Yeah,
that?
please do.
Yeah, bring the
So
whole bring the whole team.
I mean, look, it's like the first couple. I'm not gonna say that like they weren't big enough, because they were for sure. It's just they were lining up in just kind of awkward spots in
Right.
travel. But now that it's kind of the thing that's been announced for November, it's pretty possible that a few of us make it. I mean, Sky made it this time, so
Right.
now I think he just drags Wonder, and then we just get the boys from Florida and me
Hey, there it is.
try to make it a weekend.
There it is. Absolutely, man. Yeah, it was really great. So, I know you mentioned Ravensburger there, McPhilly. So I do want to ask you this. What would so if Ravensburger were to do one thing to help, like tournament operations, like what would you say that they could do to help?
Does it just
If
have to
anything.
be one thing, or can I?
Yeah, it could be. It could
Okay.
be. It could be. It could be whatever you deem.
I think the first thing they need to do is have like an official judge program,
Sure.
and then they need to have a judge distribution system. We're kind of doing it on our own outside of Ravensburger, but it would just kind of be nice to know, like, hey, these are the judges that are available in your area, type of thing, and here's how much it costs to get them out here, whether it's travel and product, or travel and dollars per hour or day or whatever it might be. I think that would be really helpful. And then also just like kind of like they spoiled today, where they just threw up a calendar and they're like, hey, here's all the big events that are coming up. I think if they had something like that, like out on a web browser or whatever, and you could just kind of click the different events and get further down details and maybe a sign up link or whatever, just to kind of get the word out there. I think that would be huge. And then thirdly, I think the CCQ route, I think that's really going to help third party organizers bring people out. Just because it's the promos, the way that they translate to dollars makes it worth the travel for a lot of people.
I mean, not even just the promos, but the idea that you can go to a third party event and get an invite, I think, is just huge by itself. With there being a limited amount of DLCs, that was something they needed a program like that, and that's the fact that they have implemented that and are actively, I know, talking to some of the big organizers. As long as you are reaching certain player caps and are advertising well enough, I mean, I think any event has a good shot of getting through the proper channels to like become a CCQ. And your idea of actually them having something on their official website, like either on their Discord or their website, where you could submit your event and they like it's just there. You can just go and there'd be a drop down menu or like a dates like the calendar. I think that would help out massively because there's so many events that I think a lot of people aren't aware of. I know for a fact that some people for your last event, had they known ahead of time or just had known better, they could have made it. And it wasn't because of your lack of pushing it. It's just kind of geographically, some people wouldn't see it, or maybe somebody's not on Facebook as often. Maybe somebody doesn't use Discord as often, and when it was pushed or somebody shared it, they missed it. Maybe that's something we should, like as a community, try to figure out. I don't think it'd be that hard. We have the connections.
Right. Yeah, that's one
Yeah,
of
I think the other side of that is it helps organizers not scale over each other either.
For sure.
Yeah, I also
And that just helps the community win and the organizer.
yeah, I definitely agree with that. It's like if like these bigger tournaments, the 5Ks, the 8Ks, the 10Ks, those sort of things. If we get 2 or 3 of those scheduled on the same weekend, that just limits the player base for all of the tournaments. And as a tournament organizer, it's kind of not where you want to be, right? So I mean, like updating the system to where, like you two already said, like being able to essentially just create like a Google Docs calendar, right? And it's just like, hey, this weekend we want to do something. This is the location or whatever. I mean, like, it sounds like a really neat idea.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't sound too difficult to implement. Through all of our Discord channels, I mean, McPhilly, I'm sure you know quite a few people now, or even just through Mo, you can just be like, hey, go talk to people.
Yeah.
Try to help me figure this out. No, that sounds like something that could actively be in the works, but also sounds like something that Ravensburger could make in general. Maybe that's something that we could request for the Play Hub to see an active calendar on the Play Hub that would just show events that are going on, and you'd have to hit a certain scale for it to show up, so you're not just seeing weeklies upon weeklies on there.
Yeah, definitely. I think it would have to be more sizable tournaments that their goal is to try and get like at least 100 people or whatever.
But I mean, yeah, I think that'd be an easy filter.
I'm gonna
ponder this.
Right. Yeah. So with your local scene and like league play, do you guys have a pretty good league turnout?
Yeah. We actually fire league 3 times a week. We do
wow.
Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and we generally end up doing 4 rounds. Sometimes it's 5.
Nice.
But yeah, it's almost always like around 20 people.
I mean,
it stays.
Oh, it's like consecutive. It's like that, like 20 people consecutively throughout the 3 days.
No, most people come on Tuesdays, and then Friday's kind of like the medium bunch, and then Saturdays are a bit slimmer, just because people are busy with the weekend. And,
right. Yeah, that makes sense. That's pretty good.
Normally, the Saturdays are the 3 rounders.
So
Yeah.
so with like do you feel like the league kits and the promotion or the promotional support are enough for the league, or do you think that there should be a little bit more? I guess I'm not really sure how you run how I'm not really sure how you run leagues down there.
So the way that we do it is like if you entered the tournament, then your name gets entered on a name of wheels, and then well, this is since they got rid of the like sticker program, I guess.
Oh, sure.
But we put it on a name of wheels, and then sorry, wheel of names, and then we basically just roll off, and then whoever's name it lands on gets whatever we were spinning for. But I think I haven't had any bad feedback on it.
Right.
I mean, I guess more is always better, but at the same time, at the same time, it's like there's not really store costs. Like, yeah, there's a minimum order that you have to fulfill, but I mean, it's still technically free, I guess.
Right. Yeah, I mean that definitely makes sense. So, I mean, you can't argue with like free promotional support. I mean, that's pretty good, I would think.
I would like more decor because all I have is the banners, and I love the banners.
Right.
But and I have like a metal first chapter plate that they sent, and they haven't done it again, and I hope that they do because I want to bling out my store in Lorcana.
Heck yeah, dude! Let's go. Let's get you some of them giant cards, right? Let's make it happen. I know JDZ is somewhere in here, and I know he has friends in high places. So let's we need to hound him about that.
After they reveal them,
yeah,
just mail them to me. I'll hang them up.
Yeah, there we go. Just send it to McPhilly, Ravensburger. Make it happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So what advice would you have for someone who wants to start running Lorcana events? That's a good question. As somebody who's been in the trenches and doing it.
I guess if you own a store, I'm just trying to start firing locals. If you don't own a store, I'd try partnering with a store.
Yeah.
And just start small.
Sure.
That's kind of the way that I did it. Like, we generated us strong locals, and then store champs brought in more people.
Right.
And then, like, my wife and I, we travel sometimes 5 hours away to do store champs, just to meet new people, go into new stores, and just get acquainted with people and try and bring them in, for our larger events later on. But I would definitely start small and be okay with losing a little bit of money. Like, do a win box, charge like $10 a person, and hope you get maybe a dozen people to cover the box. But definitely just be okay with making a risk, but don't put yourself in a bad position by risking.
Yeah, I think that's actually pretty solid advice for anyone. I mean, like, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? And it's like one of those things where you have to lose a little bit to gain later, or something like that.
Yeah,
sometimes.
That's kind of where I'm at with these bigger tournaments. Is we're trying to make money on the tournament entries, but so far we've paid out more than we brought in with them. But I mean, it's all acceptable risk, and it's fine. At the end of the day, the community's grown for it. We brought people into the store. We got to network with people. Huge marketing opportunity, by putting it on stream and everything. And like, I'm completely fine with running it at a loss. Like, just making new friends and getting our name out there, and then just slowly building towards something that's good enough for me.
Right on, man. Absolutely. All that is just wonderful. It's as long as you keep firing events, my team will definitely be there. We're 2 for 2 so far. Let's make it 3 for 3. So with
y'all did great too at this last one,
brother. I was on a struggle bus day one. we started out 0-2, and I just kept the dream alive, you know. And I just kept. I was like, well, if I lose one more, I'll go play side events, and you don't go play side events if you don't lose, right? I ended up
That's
placing
right.
15th out of. I ended up placing 15th on a starting out 0-2. So I mean, like, I don't know how I did that, but I pulled it off.
That's
So-
great.
So, what do you hope your community looks like from a year from now?
I'm hoping more of the same, but just always growing, bringing more people in, doing bigger and better things. But yeah, I'm completely happy with the community right now. We have some of the best locals. I don't know if you watched the stream, but there was one guy who just showed up with my face on his sleeves, and that absolutely killed me. And then
All right, so for
they're just always messing with me. Yeah, they're so funny. Like I love all my locals.
so where can we get
And,
some of those sleeves at? That's what I want to know.
Just, people keep telling me to sell them in my store, but I'll have to do some more research on it because right now you can do it through Dragon Shield, but it's a little pricey. So I don't want people to have to like pay a premium to have my mug on their sleeves.
Absolutely amazing. I would buy them. I would sleeve them up. Absolutely. We're running it. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So, and as far as I know, you're all over social medias, right?
Yeah, we have a shop, Facebook, X, Instagram, our TikToks. We're on Whatnot.
Okay.
I don't know if I said Discord already, but we have a shop Discord too.
I do have.
And then
yeah, I do
I'm
have that.
I'm personally on Discord 24/7, and I'm on Facebook every so often. But I think I froze again, didn't I?
Yep, you're back.
Oh, you're back.
Okay.
Good deal, man. Well,
I'm like trying to keep my phone close to the windshield, so maybe the Wi-Fi wave will be generous.
dude,
The old trick of turning your phone upside down and just holding up as high as it can go.
do a handstand.
Yeah.
All right, man.
I
Well,
like touch my nose, twist my ear.
there you go. Stick your tongue out and hop on one foot.
Yeah.
But yeah. Jesse, do you have any questions for McPhilly? You've been awfully quiet over there. I don't want
Sorry,
to.
I've just been listening, just trying to
Take
learn and soak up better knowledge.
Yeah.
So, but
Okay.
okay, yeah, sure. You know what? I do have a question for you. If you could get rid of a card, if you could just take a card and kapow, gone forever, which one's it going to be?
Prince John.
So much Prince John slander.
Dude. Xenulous, you've become a Prince John advocate over this past weekend, haven't you?
That's right.
I mean, this past weekend
that has the answer to him.
Brother, I've always been an Emerald enjoyer, but I've also dabbled in Ruby Sapphire and like, cool, play Prince John. I'm just gonna ramp to Sisu and nice one strength card, buddy.
And it's gone. That was like Prince John was the highlight of my I don't know, 0 to hero story, I guess, if you want to call it. Like, the only thing, people typically use him to discard hands and draw cards, and I simply used him to just play 2 or 3 of them at the end of the game just to close it out because you can't target him. So it's like, hey, here's a ward guy that quests for 2. Can you kill it? No? Okay, I win.
You used him for card draw. I used him for lore game.
Yeah, that's it, dude. It was like I was playing playing a really weird Emerald Steel list, man. I was playing the 4-drop Gontu that just stacks your opponent out. It was funny. And yeah, it was great. But so McPhilly does not like the Prince John. Get him out of here. So what in your
I play.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I play one of the few answers to him. I play grab swords, but I still. It always gets ripped by Ursula too. So what's the point?
That it does. So
True Prince John answers get top decked right when you need them, so Ursula 2 can't steal them.
I have found out this past weekend that if you play an Ursula 2 and you look at your opponent's hand and there's no songs, the next card that they draw is a song. I figured that out. So I was playing around their top deck like a smart guy.
That's how I won my store champs this time around. Is I was playing against Green Purple in the finals. He Ursula 2s me and seals my wheel. And I was on a build of songs where I wanted to wheel on either turn 3 or turn 4.
Right.
And after he picked the wheel, I topped that nut and was able to eat shift Robinson wheel. And he's like, wait, what? Didn't I discard that?
It's like, wait a second, guys. That's not supposed to happen. But yeah, so that's absolutely funny. But yeah, so one more time, when is your next big tournament, McPhilly?
The big one is November 8th and 9th.
November 8th and 9th, and that's
it'll be like the past one. We'll have sirens.
Okay. And then as soon as you get a visual made from that, will you send it to me so I could put it on social medias?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, sweet. And then I don't know if you want to stick around or not, but we're gonna jump into some of the stuff that got revealed today. I don't know how much time you have.
The wife's telling me that we need to get up there and help the father-in-law finish out the house. So hopefully he'll have a nice, cozy place to live here in 2 weeks when he gets married. Because we've been putting in the work trying to get it done.
Nice, man. Well, it was
Congrats on the family expansion.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Thanks. Thanks.
When,
thank y'all for having me on. I really love talking about Lorcana, and I love sharing anything about my store. And I really hope to see y'all at the next one.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. We will 100% be there. And anytime you want to jump on the pod, man, just send me a message. I'll get you on. We go live every Thursday. We go live at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So shoot me a message.
I will promise you I will have better internet the next time I come on here. And I'm so sorry about today.
No, man, this isn't our first rodeo.
You've been good at.
This was a walk in the park compared to episode 1.
Yeah.
All right, McPhilly, you have a good day.
All right. Y'all too. Thank you again.
All right, see you, man.
Thank you.
I don't know how to hang up.
There he goes. All right, now we can. Let's
He just forces him out.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
Let me fix some.
Just
of
like
this.
Prince John. Get him out of here.
Get him out. Yeah.
Can't believe he was so much Prince John hate here.
Dude, for real, man. What happened?
He's
there?
part of the natural ecosystem, man.
Dude. I mean, okay, in all honesty, right? Is Prince John that bad? I don't know.
He's pretty egregious, like I'm not gonna lie, but
But like, is he really that bad though? Like, let's really take a step back and think about it. Yeah, he's awful. Wait, who am I?
He's pretty egregious, but like
who am I kidding?
that's why I play him, enjoy him, because he allows for some pretty powerful lines.
Yes, Jesse, I didn't get your input on this deck list, man. What do you think of this thing?
It's wild.
Dude, this is like everything.
I don't know what to think of it. It's genuinely, I was kind of looking at it, and it kind of scares me.
Like, this is something, I feel like this is definitely a Jesse deck.
I mean, it's got Emerald. I like that.
See?
But
It speaks to you already.
I don't know. It looks a little too, almost a little too big brain for Jesse.
Oh, you'll be, oh,
You know, I like to just turn sideways.
oh, you'll be fine. All right, so one of the
I mean,
things,
you can turn this deck into just a turn sideways deck.
yeah, let's see.
Sure.
Yeah, most of this stuff turns sideways.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
Diablo's turn sideways. Maui's turn sideways, in one way or another.
Yeah. You know what? You know what? I didn't think of it that way, and thank you both for enlightening me.
All right, on.
Yeah.
Hey, let's
I
get
see the light now.
Hey, let's get into some promos here. We have these three lovely ladies that were revealed today.
Hey, I've seen her before.
Which one? You just say her and you can't be wrong.
Exactly.
So, this Alice, let's see. When you play this character, you may put a chosen item into the player's inkwell face down and exerted. And then it looks like it's a sapphire coil on a character.
On quest, not on card in the.
Oh, yes.
Inkwell.
True.
I mean, like, it's okay.
Yeah. It's like,
Depending on what we have come back, like, I don't know. It also depends on how much you really need item destruction in Sapphire.
that's also a fair point. I look at it as maybe a turn 3 ramp, you know, if you like can play like some sort of item on one. I don't know what items we're gonna have on one after rotation, but if you go item on 1, ramp on 2, Alice on 3, it could be fine.
Well, I mean, again, it's kind of you're kind of getting into that territory where you would hide away your own popsicle because you need to ramp.
Right.
It's not really depending on the item. Like, I mean, not even depending on the item. You very rarely want to inkwell your in-play items because you can just get value from either Tomtoa 6 or like Merlin's carpet bag or workshop. Or, just whatever item you have in play generally would just have a better on-play effect or just recursion. So, I don't know how good she is and constructed, but it is cool that they're willing to put multiples of these effects on bodies. That's a good way to look at it.
Yep. I agree with that. Jesse, what are your thoughts?
I like her. I don't know. She seems fun.
Dude, why
I've
is
yet
she-
to have seen. I'm trying to think. I think I've yet to have seen an Alice card that I didn't think looked like fun to try and play.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just want to know
And-
why is she always in the water, dude? Like last set she was stuck on a boat.
Because she's small.
Bro, she was
I
up on,
assume.
she was like hanging onto the crow's nest on the boat. Now she's in a teacup.
Yeah.
Look, man, Wonderland's full of mysterious seas that you gotta navigate.
Exactly.
She just happens to be in all these situations where she's in the Wonderland seas, man.
She's like,
She's not in the water when she's growing girl, right? I don't think
No,
that
she's-
one.
No, she's in the house.
She's just huge.
it's,
Yeah.
yeah. And then she's just like,
The one that gives everybody support.
Yeah.
yeah. All right, Queen.
Yes.
I honestly think this card's really good.
All right, for the audio listeners,
Speaking of
Xenulous.
support,
Yeah. Xenulous, you want to read this card?
Sure, yeah. Queen, I think it's conceded ruler, 3-drop, 2/4. Stats pretty good for a 3-drop, I think. Support, when this character quests, you may add their strength to another character's strength this turn. And then royal summons. At the start of your turn, you may choose and discard a princess or a queen character card to return a character card from your discard to your hand. I genuinely think this is pretty good. If you remember in set 1, the Hades that you would play to get a character card back from your discard.
The 4-drop, right?
Yeah.
4-drop uninkable. Yeah.
Yeah, so she's already inkable, so a little bit better than him. Her stat line, sure, at a 2/4, it's okay. Support could be really relevant, but I think depending on like what's coming back, Princess or Queen synergy is going to be relevant.
Right.
She herself is a queen, so you could recur her from the discard. I think there's a lot of potential for this one.
All right, so I just had this vision.
Of the
So-
future?
I mean maybe, but like, wouldn't it, what? Okay, so this queen, doesn't this just make like the Cinderella glass slipper thing like okay? You know what I mean?
Ooh, yeah.
Like I just thought it like, hey, if I could just return these Cinderellas to go get the glass slippers, I mean like that's kind of cool. I do.
Yeah.
So I do like this about this card. I like that this is not an exert ability. I love that. I love that it's at the start of the turn, and I also love that we don't have to worry about brawl as of now. That's subject to change based on reveals, but as of right now, we don't have to worry about brawl, and the Cinderella glass slipper thing could be somewhat viable.
You could also do some cheeky stuff, like whatever you pitched away the turn before, you could get back the next turn if you like had another suboptimal princess or queen,
Sure.
just as like a recycle thing. I don't know. I think there's a lot of cool stuff that you could do with her. I think she kind of unlocks more of that princess queen synergy that we've already seen a little bit of. But I don't know, like being able to get things back from your discard is already pretty powerful in and of itself. And being able to do it once a turn, if your card draw is there, like if we get a Rapunzel reprint, if we get something like Be Our Guest where you can dig through the deck and just find characters.
They're gonna reprint Rapunzel with this thing in the format, dog. I'm out. Exit stage right.
I'm just saying, like
Right.
I do think she's gonna see a decent amount of play. How good she'll end up being is just going to depend on what the meta looks like, but
Sure.
I think she's pretty viable. The effect in and of itself on an inkable card makes it good enough that you can slot it in and start trying out some of these synergies.
Absolutely. You know, it's like yeah, I completely agree. So I'm not sure what the promo symbol is down there. In the past I think there've been DLC promo symbols.
So they've changed that.
Okay.
That little promo symbol, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, this is just
that
league
is
promo, right?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware,
Okay.
that's like a league promo.
Okay.
So
I
you
mean,
don't
like,
have to do anything special to get
So
those.
what are the
as
two
far as I'm aware.
triangles then? Because
Maybe I'm
wasn't
wrong.
that what used to be the league?
yes,
Yes.
I believe so.
But wait. So
Okay.
that symbol is the set champs thing, isn't it? Or am I wrong? Hold on. I have a picture.
Oh, I bet that's the buy a box promo.
No, that little circle thing is what the set champs promos
'Cause
cards.
I have this lucky right here with the same symbol. And
Maybe it's just like the new generic symbol then.
Yeah, I mean, it very well could be. I need to
Yeah.
brush up on my symbols because this mini from the same set has one. So I have to.
Well, I know there was a minute because I think all of the new Buckies
Yeah.
have that too.
The Bucky was a buy a box promo. I know that one. All right, chat. If you guys know, let us know. Somebody out there is gifted in symbolology, and we're here for it.
I've being completely transparent, have not paid attention to the symbol at the bottom for a very long time.
I care about the I care about the card, man.
I just care about the card.
Yep.
So like, what rarity and or the way to get it hasn't really mattered.
Right.
Just that I'm able to get the card. So
Yeah, absolutely. Jesse, your final thoughts on the Queen?
Good. Yes.
Good.
Please.
Yes, please.
Please reprint that first chapter of Moana so that a princess deck can really happen. Please do this.
Moana of Montenegro.
Please just give it to me.
Dude, I love it.
Just
That
say.
was like one of my favorite cards, man.
Don't. It's kind of silly that we've had to wait this long, but please let's get like a real good competitive princess deck. It's a Disney game. We should be playing princesses.
Yes, I completely agree. Or if you're not playing princesses, this was revealed today, and maybe you're a fan of the Goofy movie. I think that these cards are amazing.
You're definitely setting that up to act like we're not fans of a Goofy movie. And I just want to be clear, it's not that. It's just you and I have not seen it.
Oh well, I
Right?
mean, like this week you've got to make time. Like this weekend, you guys have got to make time and just watch the Goofy movie.
I think I've watched it like 3 times in the past like 2 weeks. That's what happens when you have a 4-year-old.
really?
Yeah, that's what happens when you have a 4-year-old, man. You're just like cranking through movies, you know? And like,
Wait,
yeah.
am I 4 years old? Anyways.
Yeah, right. So we have stand out, the 3-cost inkable action. Chosen character gets +3 strength and gains evasive until the start of your next turn. I kind of like this card.
Cool.
Like,
yeah, no. So like, I honestly think standout's really, really good. I mean, being able to give anything evasive and being able to give anything evasive is already strong by itself. But
Right.
then Challenger 3 in a meta where we're potentially losing Merlin Crab.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've played much of the new sets without Merlin Crab. Yolana's the best. It's the Amethyst drop Yolana. It's
Right.
another 3-drop, but it gives Challenger 2.
Right.
2 is so much worse than 3.
It does.
Like,
yeah. Well,
you wouldn't think the 1 would matter so much, but it really, really does. So, Challenger 3 on a song by itself, it's so good. It gives you the juice to run something, almost anything, into a genie, take it out, into the new Pinocchios, and take it out, to the new Dumbo, take it out. Yeah, I like it. And it being an emerald, I think also fits pretty well. Or if you don't want to challenge something down, just protect one of your guys
yeah.
on a song, an inkable song. Like,
You know,
an effect this powerful, I don't think we've seen as just as an inkable thing before. So I'm pretty excited about this one.
I do want to say that this isn't just Challenger 3. This is a whole 3 strength.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So if you can challenge into my thing, like imagine your opponent takes the time to set up a fish hook with a Maui to take care out your Diablo, right? Like Diablo and Maui are trading now. Like that's crazy. Like that is you just like essentially just dragon fire to Diablo. Not saying that that's always wrong, but like you're taking a turn off. Like I don't know, the card's nuts.
No, I really like it. I fully expect standout's going to be played.
Right, Jesse.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
I also love the artwork on this too.
And that is an epic card.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess this is the first time that we've actually got to look at like.
Yeah, this is our first look at an epic card.
Yeah, like this is. I like the full art. I like the borderless. It's pretty sick. I mean, all right. So the next one, what's this now? I'm not gonna try to say this again.
Eye to eye.
Eye to eye. There you go. And what does this one do?
Sing together 9. Each player draws 2 cards and gains 2 lore. If 2 or more characters sang the song, ready them, and they cannot quest for the rest of this turn.
Absolutely love it. This is a banger of a card.
So each player gets 2 cards and 2 lore?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So
interesting.
Ooh, here we go. Let's talk about it then.
So I mean, just from a card art aspect, I think this is one of the prettiest cards that I've seen. The Enchanted is just absolutely beautiful. As far as card effect, I tend to not like things that give my opponent resources. So not only are you giving them resources, you're pushing them closer to the end of the game. I will say that because we have this effect, it makes me think we're not going to get something back like a Pirate's Life.
Sure,
which makes me sad. But like, I don't know. The problem I have with Eye is the same thing I have with Show Me More, right? I love Show Me More. It's a beautiful card. The artwork is fantastic. I don't want to play Show Me More because there are very few times in a game where I want to give my opponent 3 cards. So I can't think of how many points in a game I want to give my opponent 2 cards and 2 lore.
So what if, like, I don't know, man. I think that I don't know. It's worth testing, right?
I mean, for sure, worth testing. Don't get me wrong; it's a powerful effect. It gives you cards
I wanna,
and
I wanna
it's
like,
like uninteractable lore. So like, for sure, worth the test just because it can push you there. I just because of its cost, like already, you need to have a singer. So like, I mean, the new power line that we got revealed today, I think sings this by himself.
yeah,
doesn't he?
Mhm.
yep.
Yeah.
I definitely think so. Did I not?
Yeah,
put-
he's a singer 9.
He's a singer 9. So like, we can just go ahead and say that like Powerline being able to sing this song by himself is pretty cool. And if we get like a lower shift target, you can sing this as early as turn 4.
Okay.
Whether or not that's incredibly powerful, I don't know.
Don't we have like?
But
Don't we have like the aerial or whatever? That's like a singer 7 or something like that. That's a 4-drop.
is she that
I
high
thought so.
in Amber? I mean, she would be in Amber.
Yeah, I thought so, but maybe not. I do, however, like the idea of just chaining these with Maui Shark, though. Like, why not?
I mean, again, like if we don't get and because we are getting this card back, we were getting this card printed, it makes me think we're not getting a Pirate's Life.
Right.
So this may be the new Pirate's Life, which, if it is,
It's
cool.
significantly worse, but at the same time, like, who wouldn't play this Enchanted, though, Zen?
I mean, no, like again, I think this is one of the most beautiful enchanteds that they've shown us for
Yeah.
sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's,
Why is it Ruby?
I'm glad you asked. I have no answer for you.
Do you have a problem with it being Ruby?
That
it,
it it doesn't seem to fit, at least what I would feel like is sort of the color identity for Ruby.
Don't say that too
What?
loud. You're gonna get it banned.
How much in Ruby are you drawing cards?
There are a lot of effects that do draw cards
Queen of Hearts.
in Ruby.
Okay.
Like you have things
Sure
like
is
Queen of Hearts.
mid-Parsman.
Yeah, like you have that ring the bell.
Yeah.
There's always like a
Okay.
there's
Fair
always
enough.
I take something away from myself
Right. It's like
effect.
It's kind of like a downside, right? Like Ruby
Yeah.
has like a card draw, but it's kind of a downside. Like I have to challenge to draw a card, or I have to not only challenge, but
Okay.
I have to challenge and banish my character to draw a card or whatever, and or ring
Right.
the bells. Like I got to get rid of my dude to draw cards and stuff like that. So I mean, like drawing cards with a
Yeah.
downside, kind of.
Fair enough. I guess I just wasn't thinking it through.
Plus, like,
And like
You're right. You
the
guys are right.
secondary
You guys are right.
the secondary effect of
I am
readying.
very much not a Ruby player.
oh,
Okay.
right, yeah, go ahead.
So
Well, so the
But
secondary
yes.
effect of readying characters and they can't quest. That's always been a pretty exclusively
Sure.
Ruby thing.
Yeah,
You see it a lot. For instance, like the Scar, where it challenges readies he can't quest. The
Mhm.
idea being Ruby's a challenge heavy deck. You want to be able to ready your challengers again so they can just run their bodies into other stuff again. So the back half makes sense. I will agree that like the draw cards part is weird, but coupling it with the downside of you're pushing your opponent faster to the win with giving them 2 lore and
Right.
also giving them the cards, I think makes sense.
yeah, I
Fair enough.
agree. I agree with that. Like, it's a cool card. Don't know how playable it is, or if it is at all. Oh, we got these 2 little adorable things. I don't know what the full text is on the aerial. I think it's like
So
one-
that's a reprint.
oh, is it the one wherever you sing a song, something gets evasive?
You give me 5 seconds and I will find it. But if
Yes.
you want to talk about Dumbo while I
Whenever
find
you
it,
play a song, chosen character of yours gains evasive till the start of your next turn.
Sure.
Yep.
So I mean, yeah, that's a cool card. But the card to actually talk about on this page is the Dumbo, and I loved it. First off, I love this enchanted. I think it's amazing. Um, Second off, I gotta take my glasses off to see this. The breaking records, you can exert and pay an ink and draw a card, and you gain a lore. And then making history, and all of your evasive characters gain the same thing, brother.
Where you exert, pay an ink, draw a card, and gain 1 lore. I think the value you can get with Dumbo is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I think he's going to slot into every single Amethyst deck just easily.
Right. Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with that. The fact that okay, so the fact that this thing, like, if Brawl does get reprinted, the fact that this dodges Brawl is great by itself. I don't know exactly which deck he fits in best right now. Emerald, Amethyst is definitely a front runner for it due to having the 2-drop Diablo. And
Absolutely.
And it's just like the 2-drop Diablo paired with a genie and the Dumbo is just ridiculous.
Like his one downside is that he costs 4, which is already a fairly contested spot in Amethyst in general. But with that being said, depending on what removal comes around, say, because we know Pegasus coming back.
Right.
So you play Pegasus on 1, you play the evasive Diablo on 2. I don't know that we have an evasive on 3. That's worth
unless they
playing.
play Peter Pan Shadow Finder, or if Peter Pan Shadow Finder gets reprinted, I mean, that's one.
That's an if he gets reprinted, but that's like just for funzy. See what exists now.
Yeah.
On the 3-drop. So we have Archimedes and Tinkerbell.
Okay, Archimedes isn't bad. Tinkerbell is also not bad.
We have Archimedes, we have Tinkerbell, we have Basil. He's a 3/2 evasive quest for 1. We have Scroop. He's an uninkable 2/1 quest for 2.
Scroop's the one with the kicker cost, right? Like you can pay extra to make him do something.
When you play this character, you may pay 3 ink to banish chosen damaged character.
Oh, that's not awful either, honestly.
Yeah. So you have some options on 3, and then you can just go into either Genie or Iago into Dumbo, and then the next turn, like you like, assuming, let's just pretend and like be generous and say like 2 of your evasive guys that you've played have survived. You're just drawing 2 cards pretty easily and gaining the lore they would have gained anyway.
Right. Jesse, what are your thoughts on Dumbo?
Yeah, he's cute. I like him a lot. Yeah, no, I mean, it seems good. I don't know. It definitely seems like this could already be one of the cards that it seems like every set there will always be at least one card that comes out during spoiler season that everybody goes, oh, that's the card for the new set. It's going to change everything. And then it comes out and doesn't last a week.
Right.
Because once we're in the reality, it doesn't do as well.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm not saying that I'm hoping for that so that prices go down and I can pick up one of those guys because he's cute. But if that did happen, I wouldn't be against it.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. The Dumbo. I think okay, so I think Dumbo is going to be a meta defining card.
Oh no, I absolutely think he has the power level to do that for sure.
But in the off chance that he's not, because we want to drop prices so Jester DuJour can get his hands on one.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, Dumbo, great card. The next thing that I want to talk to you about, and I want your
This is not a financial advice podcast.
the next thing I want to talk to you about is this aerial Sonic Warrior. Is there anything weird you notice about this card compared to the last one?
She's
Nope.
a
Have a good day.
rarity lower.
Nope. Have a good day. Roll the credits. Yeah. So shift rare or what? I don't know what they called this. They called it like rarity shift, right? Where they drop the rarity level of it.
It's called downscaling.
Okay. So with us knowing that they're downscaling rarities now, kind of throws everybody off of what's actually going to, or speculation of what will be reprinted, right?
I mean, yeah. Any predictions that we had, because we could track, how many legendaries are revealed, how many slots are left, and
Right.
what the likelihood of things are from coming back, right? But now that they've shown that they're willing to downscale rarity, we just can't track it until it's revealed now. So literally everything is on the table. Literally every single card.
Instantly started sweating about Big Sisu making an appearance now.
Yeah,
I almost didn't even want to say it to like let it out into the air there, but instantly when this came through, I started worrying.
Has nothing.
So
to,
yeah, I mean, like it just any speculation, any thoughts, any tracking, any like educated guesses we were making are thrown completely out the window, and we're at the mercy of waiting to see the full reprint list now.
Right, yeah. Lycos 14 in the chat. All of our nightmares might come true. Nightmares for some, dreams for me. All right.
I'm just saying, if Big Sisu gets reprinted first week, me and Sailor are going to go pretty hard at it.
Oh, I would expect nothing less from you two. All right, like absolutely. I'm here for it. And then I seen you post something on your Twitter earlier, Xenulous. So we're gonna jump into this in-store play. So we got the pre-release week, we got the weekly play, but I wanted to jump over to the set championships because I know you're already excited for this one.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad that it's during the month where the DLCs are.
Sure.
So
yeah, I mean,
I'm immediately disqualified for going one weekend to set champs because I'll be in Milwaukee.
same.
Sailor is immediately disqualified for going to two of them because he will be in Milwaukee and Bologna.
What a lucky duck. Sailor just sailing the world. Wow.
I mean, would you expect anything less from a Worlds competitor?
Oh, never. I mean, he's done it once. It's time to do it again, right?
I mean, yeah, for sure. But yeah, I like that they're keeping it on the weekends. I think that's better for the casual crowd. I think it allows more people to actually be able to go to them. And with what the playmat and prize cards are this time, I would rather more people be able to go to them.
And with that being said, Shazow, the playmat and the prize card. Jesse, what do you think of this?
She's pretty.
She's pretty.
She's pretty.
It's a dragon.
I'm sorry?
I said it's a dragon.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's her. Yeah, no, I love it. It's really cool that this card is getting the new artwork. I mean, as the promo, the mat looks pretty great. I might have to actually try for it, and like I was really hoping to just
sit this one out,
not do any sort of competitive thing for a minute.
At least show up and get your participation pro.
But she pretty.
Your participation promo, right? Like at least show up.
Hey, I might have to show up and get my participation trophy. Yeah, you're absolutely correct.
At least do that. Those are free.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well,
Xenulous, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this?
Oh, I think this is going to be as big as the set 3 Stitch, if not bigger. I personally I generally have a rule of thumb every set champs. I play until I win a mat, and then I don't go because after I've won my mat, like I'm not somebody who gets product and like sells it.
Right.
I get what I'm either going to collect or frame, which I've done with every set champs. Every set champs that's happened. This is like the first time I've considered maybe playing in more after I win one of the mats.
Sure. You got to have one to frame and one to play on.
I mean, yeah, I love the mat. I love that they chose such a staple card, and
Right.
they gave us an alternate art treatment that's as awesome as this. I just love everything
Yeah.
about it.
This thing is actually really dope, man. I'm very happy. So it's like I'm very happy that they're actually making like playable cards as the set champs promos like they did with the Stitch.
Exactly. That's generally what we've been missing in set champs in general. Um, the cards is like the artwork has been really cool. Don't get me wrong, the Scar was beautiful. The Jafar is awesome. The playmats have been really cool. But this is not only it's been like a meta staple.
Yeah.
Granted, it's kind of fallen off the last couple of sets because other things have just things have been too fast for it. But
Sure.
a world where we have this version of Maleficent Dragon, I mean, I think she's going to see play in general. Not only is she beautiful, she's incredibly powerful, and I'm glad she's coming back, and I'm glad we're getting this treatment for her.
Yeah, absolutely. Got that makeover. Absolutely. So, yeah, that kind of wraps up my slides that I have. Was there anything revealed today that we missed?
Probably.
A lot, brother. We got the set 11 name and
Okay, we
screenshot.
did get that. Yes.
It got confirmed in Q1 of next year that set 12 is, or sorry, not set 12, set 11,
right?
like when that's coming out. We got revealed that Buzz and Woody will officially be making their way to Lorcana next year.
Okay. Those are the
but not necessarily in Winter Spell, right? I just
not
want to
in
make
Winter
sure that
Spell.
Yeah. Okay.
It was.
But in Winter Spell, we are getting more experiments from Lilo and Stitch.
We are getting more experiments. Set 10, which is Whispers in the Well. We got more teasers of Inventor cards and also Gargoyles. That's for sure coming. We do know that in set 11, that's when we're going to get Black Cauldron and Pocahontas. Black Cauldron and Pocahontas, I believe.
Was that set 11 as well? I thought I don't remember if they'd specified a set for that or not.
Oh, wait. No. I think I might be getting that wrong. Whispers in the Well is going to have Gargoyles and Black Cauldron. Set 11, I believe Rochelle teased that Pocahontas was coming in Winter Spell, along with more experiments because we see the experiment on it. But Black Cauldron and Gargoyles coming in Whispers in the Well sounds incredibly exciting.
Yeah, I have to go back and rewatch Black Cauldron again because I remember loving the movie, but I want to like get my mind fresh for it to like, okay, that would be a really cool character. That would be a really cool character. That sort of thing, you know?
I mean, all you need to know is the Horned King has to be either an Emerald or an Amber card, and he has to have some sort of discard recursion, something going on with him. I think if the Horned King doesn't become a card and have that type of synergy, then they're just doing a major disservice to the Black Cauldron in general.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that the Black Cauldron, and I've said it for a while. I've said it since they've like said that like, hey, Black Cauldron's coming. I think Black Cauldron is going to be a very like heavy into the discard shenanigans type of stuff, you know. Like discard recursion or like a if you would discard this card, play it for free kind of deal.
For sure.
I think that those two mechanics is something that this game could benefit heavily from.
No, absolutely. And I mean, thematically, it's the time to do it when you have things like gargoyles and Black Cauldron in the same set. I mean, come on, just think of all the fun, just synergies and I don't know. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Pocahontas coming too. I'm really excited for. I am really excited for the card Colors of the Wind.
R&B literally since set 2 when I met him has been just chomping at the bit for a Colors of the Wind card.
Yeah, like, but I wanted to do like a lot. Like I was really hoping that they would save the first legendary action to be Colors of the Wind. I really wanted them to save that, and then like just have this like, just amazing like. The first legendary action, and also the first action you can play in any color combination.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think it would make a lot of sense thematically if Colors of the Wind is kind of a splash ink card. Maybe that would be the first time we see that sort of mechanic. Instead of a dual ink, it's a splash ink where like, this can be anything. But we'll have to see.
Right. Yeah, it's like it has an effect for each ink color, and you can only use the ink color of effect of what you're playing or whatever. I think that would be pretty cool.
Ooh, yeah, that would be an interesting, like, depending on the deck you've put it in,
right,
determines the effect it does. It'd be a lot of text to put on a card, but it'd be really cool thematically.
Yeah, I mean,
just write it out in shorthand. It'll be fine.
Morse code it.
Because it's not like we have enough problems reading cards as it is. There's still people that Cogsworth hits the board and they just pretend he doesn't have a second line of text.
Yeah. It has shift 2. I know that. What's that other part say? But yeah, so yeah, a lot of really cool stuff revealed today. A lot of information put out there. Really cool events coming up. We got Ink coming up. We got SSG coming up. Those are both
Charlie's the same weekend as Ink.
Right, Charlie's. That's what I meant, not Ink.
But also Ink.
Right, yeah. So Ink and Charlie's, not SSG, but SSG is not going to be far behind it. And then we had McPhilly on, talked about the November event there.
Oh, Denver PPG. It's the weekend after Ink and CCS.
Yes. Are you going? Okay. Are you going to Denver?
Yeah.
I'll probably see you there, brother.
Excellent.
But yeah. So any closing thoughts that you have, Xenulous?
I mean, it was a really good day. Just for reveals in general at Gen Con. I didn't think we would get as much information as we did. I wish we had gotten more reveals for what's coming next set in general, but we have all weekend for that. I genuinely think before the end of the weekend, we're going to see a lot of what's being reprinted, if not all of what's being reprinted.
Sure. I can agree with I can definitely agree with that, because like Gen Con's happening all weekend. I think they're doing reveals every day during the weekend too. So
I wouldn't be surprised.
Definitely, as far as that goes, as far as reprinted stuff, everybody, if you're watching this, go to the official Disney Lorcana server. They have posted in there like when and where all the content creator, they're doing all the reprint stuff, I think starting tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, they have card reveals, but we don't know if they're going to be new cards. We don't know how many of them are going to be reprints.
My understanding, the way they had worked, the way it had read earlier, was that like all the content creator stuff was all reprints.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's still
so
really
they didn't
cool.
send anything new outside.
Right
oh, okay.
Right on.
Well,
but,
if be
that
prepared,
will be starting posting tomorrow.
If Be Prepared is getting reprinted and they didn't give it to Lorcana Villain, then I don't know what we're doing as a community anymore.
Hey, I approve that message. Yeah, absolutely. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. Xenulous, where can people find you at?
Yeah, Xenulous on Twitter and Instagram. I post pretty frequently on both of those. You can also find me on the Maelstrom Discord, and you can find a link to that in both my Twitter and Instagram bios.
Absolutely.
Come say hi. Come join the storm. We run webcam games most nights of the week and just talk about deck lists. And as reveals start coming out, we're gonna really start doing some heavy testing, trying to get ready for the upcoming events, the first weekends of Fabled and Milwaukee and Bologna. So come say hi.
And Denver. Jesse, where can people find you at, brother?
Don't try to find me. I mean, you can if you want. No, I'm on Twitter technically at Jester DuJour. I'm technically also on Bluesky as well under the same name. I don't really post much. I used to. I haven't for a minute, but who knows? Maybe I will start again. That's a threat. So
That is
Not a
come
promise.
follow me. That's right. Not a promise.
that is a threat, my guy. Yeah, so great deal. I am just gonna take a second here. I am finding us a channel to raid. Let's see. Oh, look, B squared is streaming, guys.
Get him.
Yeah,
Get 'em.
we're getting in there. All right.
Where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me on Twitch at Brohammington. You can find me at Twitter, Brohammington, and Bluesky, Brohammington. Who would have thought?
There we go.
All right, and we're in, guys.
Back and forth on how much Fabled to actually buy, and I
Is
have
that
no
good?
idea. I've never bought like a
Yeah, we're good.
case. I do this weird
Yep.
thing